Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be analyzing the euro-dollar cross, Bitcoin against US dollar, and two altcoins like GREENMETAVERSE token and SOLANA. We will see where they might move over the next weeks and months. Please subscribe to our channel if you want us to keep releasing technical analysis for free, while to receive our real-time alerts and our top picks on stocks, cryptos, forex and commodities, then you can join our growing community on Patreon. You will find the link in the description field. Let's start with the euro-dollar on a weekly basis. Now, as you can see here in the upper section, we see the price inside the stack band and inside the two envelopes, while beneath, in order to avoid the noise of the market, I've plotted the CCI, the Commodity Channel Index, at 132 periods and the full stochastic. Now, what we see here is that actually the euro-dollar cross is still inside a strong downtrend. Right now, it is worth 1.056. What we should be expecting over the next months, since this one is a weekly chart, our analysis is actually for the next month, so the end of 2022, beginning of 2023. So what we see here, historically speaking, is that once we saw the CCI crossing above the overbought area and then crossing below, actually we had a fantastic short signal that happened here. Okay, this was the very first signal of the end of the uptrend. This one was the second one with the blue line crossing above the green curve, the green threshold at 200, and from there actually we have seen the top. Now we don't revert our position, that's why I use the full stochastic, until we see the indicator going and keep going through the overbought area or through the oversold area. Now, if we observe what happened with the full stochastic, where I changed the parameters, as I said, until the stochastic was keep going on the over the overbought area, the price was keeping going high. Okay, so a fantastic signal was once we saw that both the CCI went back from the upper threshold at 200 and the full stochastic went away or crossed below the overbought area. Same scenario here. Once we see the full stochastic keeping moving over the oversold area, we see that the price was keeping going down. But once the full stochastic crossed above the oversold area, actually we retrieved a fantastic buy signal from 1.09 till actually here when the till 117, when the full stochastic went back from the overbought area. Right now the full stochastic is inside the oversold area, which means we still forecast weakness for the euro dollar over the next weeks, which we have a confirmation here with a indicator, with a CCI indicator, which is moving down. Actually is approaching the minus 200 level. Right now we know that we can start observing closely the price, okay, the quotation, the euro dollar quotation, because we see that actually the CCI is moving and is approaching the minus 200 area. Okay, once we will see the indicator, here we have a fantastic example. Okay, so before buying the euro against the US dollar, we want to see something like that. Okay, so we want to see the blue curve, okay, crossing below the minus 200 threshold and then crossing above. From here we see the beginning of new cycle. Here from 1.07 we went up till 1.25. okay, so right now, and actually we can observe a fantastic cyclicality for the euro dollar. The cycle here started in 2015. Here we had a point of low in 2017, and again here a point of low in 2019, which means a 2 years cycle. To be more exact, is here 2 year cycle for the euro dollar. Right now in 2019, so actually we are really close to the point of low for the current cycle. Okay, again we might expect weakness over next weeks, but from here we see a very strong support area from where, historically speaking, the euro has moved up against the US dollar. So in terms of trading, right now we are still bearish, but we are starting to actually we're starting to monitor very closely, actually, because we are the movement of the euro dollar, because we are actually approaching a very interesting area with the CCI, which is very, very close to the minus 200 threshold, which is a very first alarm, with the stack bands which are actually going to intersecate the lower envelope, okay, and actually with the full stochastic, which is in the oversold area. But as I've been saying before, we can stay in the oversold area for several months, okay. But probably actually what I'm trying to say is that the most of the downtrend has been done, okay. So the most of the trend has been done, so we are actually probably during the summer 2022 we still see weakness for the euro dollar, but probably then we are going to see the euro dollar moving up, okay. Now let's move on and let's analyze the Bitcoin against the US dollar. It has been stating several times. I do believe summer will be the point between summer and fall 2022. We see the point of low for the Bitcoin, which is actually confirmed from here. Now, with once we observe the two indicators, we see that the white curve is actually moving below the orange one. Same for here, with the red curve moving below the azure one. Okay, so we can project the point of low here around October, between October and December 2022, which actually confirms my view that Bitcoin might move till actually hitting this area between 17 and 20,000 US dollar, from where actually we see passing by the lower envelope. Okay, so right now I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. There are several ways to profit from the Bitcoin going down. Actually, there are interesting ETF short for Bitcoin. So if you want to have some tips, you can join the community on Patreon, and where actually I give almost on a daily basis trading signals on stocks, cryptos, forex, and commodities. Now let's move on and let's analyze the GREENMETAVERSE token. It's a very interesting altcoins. What we see here actually is that we are inside a clear uptrend. There are no doubts about that until the price will be moving above this area, moving above 2 US dollar. Actually, there are no fears for the uptrend for GREENMETAVERSE token. Most probably right now we are at 2.46. We are moving down till 2 US dollar. From 2 US dollar, actually we need to see strong volumes in order to support the altcoins. Otherwise, we might have a sort of head and shoulders, which is actually a bearish pattern. But so far, for now, is actually too early. So right now we need volumes. We will see a rebound from 2 US dollar till 3 US dollar most probably. So my projection is to see GREENMETAVERSE token going down till 2 US dollar right now. From here, a movement up till 3 US dollar, and this one will be a crucial movement, because if 3 US dollar will not be enough to push further the price up inside this clear uptrend, then we will have actually a bearish pattern, because we will have a first shoulder, head, and then a second shoulder, which is actually again a very strong bearish pattern. Now let's move on and let's analyze the last altcoin, Solana. Solana was one star, one of the top star in 2021 in the crypto market. Right now is quoting 82 US dollar. We see some support here. We see that the price has been testing this area several times, but actually Solana is doomed to keep going down till 50 US dollar. From 50 US dollar, we will see a very strong rebound, which actually is going to happen in summer, with the very first projection at 150 US dollars. So for those one who are eager to trade over a few weeks, over a few months, Solana, actually I would suggest to wait for the test of 50 US dollar, from where most probably we will see a huge increase in terms of volumes and a strong rebound till 150 US dollar for a 3x rebound. Okay guys, if you want to receive our real-time alerts, then you can join our community on Patreon. You will find the link in the description field. Thank you guys.